Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special episode of Bunny and Husbunni that does not include Bunny, but is a very important episode to me. I'm gonna have to give this game some preface for some of you. So, this game is called Lost Words Beyond the Page. And on its surface, it's a sort of platformer essentially about the act of writing and creation. Hello, Arthurs. But there is more to it than that. And I'm going to tell you guys a bit of a story, as it were. So, when I was pretty young, I read a book called Soul Music. And it was part of a series called Discworld. I'm glad to hear that. I personally think this is a very good game. I am not going into this blind, by the way. I have absolutely beaten this game before, but I wanted to share it with all of you. As I was saying, though, I read a book called Soul Music that was part of a series called Discworld. And later on in my life, I found that series again, and it is my favorite series, and it is written by my favorite author, and a man who has basically, without me ever meeting him, inspired much of my outlook on life. And while I was already planning to be a writer before I ever read the Discworld series, it's absolutely what galvanized me and made me want to write. And one of my greatest goals as a writer was the idea that someday, if I became successful as a writer, the man who wrote the Discworld series, his name is Terry Pratchett. Technically, it's Sir Terry Pratchett. He was knighted. That he might one day read something I wrote and maybe enjoy it the same way I enjoyed what he wrote. Unfortunately, that's never going to happen. Yeah. Terry Pratchett, rest in peace. Yeah, that's never going to happen because unfortunately he died not that long ago. It's really hard for me to keep track of time. I think he died in around 2014. Don't quote me on that. I'd look it up, but I don't want to disrupt the stream for that right now. But this game, as a result, is very important to me, and it's a little weird to say that because this game was written by Terry Pratchett's daughter. Her name is Rihanna Pratchett, and she wrote this, and she actually does writing for a lot of video games. I believe she wrote one of or both of the newer Tomb Raider games and stuff. She writes a lot of games, but she wrote this game and released it, and thank you. Hello, Archive Odin. So there's a part of me that's like, I think Terry Pratchett is an amazing person, and well, he's very important to me, but I never actually met him, obviously. And it's a little weird to even say something like, I don't know him. I don't know him. He's an author. I've read a ton of his books, but I've never met him. I don't know him. And my feelings of loss over his passing could not possibly compare, and I wouldn't even want to compare it to his daughter's feelings about him. But this game speaks to me, and hopefully as we go through it you'll see why, and maybe it will even speak to some of you for your own reasons. But the last thing that I want to make absolutely clear is there is a part of me that sometimes feels like I don't deserve to mourn Sir Terry Pratchett, because I never knew him. And there's a part of me that feels like my connection to this game is like almost stealing grief from someone who deserves it more. And I know that that's nonsensical, and I'm not even sure if I'm properly explaining it, but the point is, I miss Terry Pratchett, but I am aware that, yeah, I'm actually tearing up a little bit right now trying to say this. And I will say, when I first played this game, it made me cry a couple of times. And I'm probably gonna cry again. I probably should get some Kleenex or something here. Yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna start the game now. And thank you, Rihanna Pratchett. Yeah, I think I am already crying a bit. Which is probably not a great way to start this. I knew it was a possibility, but I did not expect to happen this early. But thank you, Rihanna Pratchett, for writing this game. Thank you to everyone who made this game. I know it wasn't made for me, but it really helped me. And I love this game. Alright, so let's start. As I said, I have already beaten the game. I'm gonna start a new game, though. I already beat it, and I was doing another run of it to try and get a bunch of stuff I missed. But I'm gonna start it all over. Oh good, there is Kleenex over here. Give me a second. Just gonna wipe my eyes.
This book belongs to me.
So this game is played with the mouse and keyboard. I tried to see if I could get a controller to work, and I kind of did, but the controller didn't work for what I need the mouse for, so I could only control the movement with that. So anyways, I can stand on the words, and I go into the...
Hello, Journal. Is it okay if I call you that? It's a bit formal, I know, but we've only just met. Let me introduce myself.
Also, yeah, I'm pretty sure you should be able to see my cursor. It's this little blue glowing thing. The game leader says it's a firefly, so my cursor is a firefly. If I touch these things, I get little stuff. That's you, journal. Yeah. Also, if I fall off, I just come back. So that's cool.
I'm Isabel Barbara Cook. Most people call me Izzy, not Dad. He calls me Titch. He's such a numpty head.
Yeah.
My little brother Ben calls me Isbo. I call him He Who Chews Curtains. He likes red for breakfast and blue for dinner.
I'm not gonna talk too much because the voice acting in this game is really good in my opinion, and so I don't want to talk over it too much. So I'll only talk, of course, when they're not talking. But yeah, this is just a little introduction to controls and stuff.
And then there's...
Yeah, and so I gotta move stuff to do things.
Mom, my top tea drinking buddy.
So...
I go get my tea and... This... is Pinky. I think she's jealous of you, Journal.
Oh, I did these. So yeah, this game is very cute. I really like it.
Today's my birthday.
I never actually had a
Dad made
journal
his
or
best
diary, I don't think.
Mum and Gran started the singing. Ben gurgled along. I blew out the candles.
So you can see that the blue is a different thing, and
Made a wish.
I can stand on the cake. Dip up here. We told Dad. How do I get that one? Well, I can move this here and stand on it. It's clever. I think I can reach that, yeah.
Since I was little, I've always dreamed of becoming a writer. This is where you come in, Journal.
So I can use these words to get these. And some good writing advice here. Unfortunately, the game made me realize that video games could have great stories with Bioshock Infinite. Yeah. I can't remember what the first game I ever saw that had like a really good story. Unfortunately, the area that Bunny has set up for a computer doesn't really have any room for a mouse, so the mouse is kind of just awkwardly placed. Writer writes.
A writer writes. No one ever got anything just by wanting it.
I guess that birthday wish was a waste then.
Yeah, so I might struggle a little bit with the mouse.
Exploring your thoughts. It helps you unlock your feelings.
And I'm gonna get that. Yeah, that's how you put your mouse on the couch, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Right now I actually have it on the desk in front of me and I have the keyboard in my lap, but...
Smile. She always talks about little acorns growing into big trees. Is that to make me feel better about my height? Or about my writing?
this game. It's so interesting.
I want to write a story, but what kind? A romance?
That sort of books I don't judge. Yeah.
Science fiction? A comedy? A drama? Fairy tales? Wait, we're getting somewhere. A
I'm
fantasy
gonna go
story.
with fantasy. My favorite genre. And also, of course, the genre that Discworld
So,
is.
how do I start my fantasy story?
Though I think that's a coincidence in this one case.
Once upon a time. Ugh. No one
Well,
said this would
I
be
don't know if
easy.
that's a coincidence per se,
Again.
but I don't think it's
From the top.
intentionally specific. I imagine Rihanna just also likes fantasy. I'm gonna use a mouse pad all the way. Really? I cannot stand those. I can't get them to move
Not so
properly.
far away. In the lands of Astoria. A place of peace and magic.
I gotta say, Astoria sounds like there's this language called Esperanto, and I use it a lot because it's basically a basically a non-existent language. Esperanto was essentially, from what I understand at least, I have to look this up to see exactly what it was, but from what I understand, it was basically an attempt to make a global language that never really took off. It's also pretty heavily and obviously based on like English. A lot of the words are very close to English, although a lot of them also seem like they're close to Latin. But Astoria sounds like a name I would make for a place that was literally just story, but in Esperanto. I don't know if that is the Esperanto for story, but I wouldn't be surprised. Either way, it's a good name. I like it.
There lived a girl named...
Yeah, you know, I feel like I had a similar thing where it's like, yeah, you kind of come to the conclusion that Once Upon a Time is such a common way for a story to start, but like, it's really not, and I don't know why. Alright, guys, y'all wanna make a choice here. What's the main character's name gonna be? Grace, Georgia, or Robin? Robin, okay. Let's go with Robin. I forgot that I need to actually move the thing there.
Robin.
So we're going with Robin,
knew
everyone.
her by the bright colour.
Oh, that's... Of her. Oh, okay. What color is her dress, guys? Then again, I said in my book, if there was a time. I mean, that's not a bad one. I think the first story in my series basically just starts with once there was nothing. It is like literally just the cosmogony, like the oh, what's the word for like the creation myth? I know there's a word for it. It's not a Esperanto for story? Okay. I figured not, but like I was more saying that it kind of sounds like something that would be. Oh, blue's not an option. Let's go for red. Okay, we got one for purple, one for red. Kira was faster though, so we're going to purple.
Of her purple dress, she was ready to begin her adventure. In fact, she'd been preparing for it her whole life, for she was the only apprentice of the village guardian, Elder Ava.
Purple's good too, yeah. Woo, I win. Good job, Kira.
Everyone was very fond of Robin. Her heart was full of curiosity and compassion. The villagers agreed that no one was...
Alright, We now get to decide, is she kind, smart, or playful? By the way, don't worry, the questions of like deciding stuff isn't gonna... it doesn't last that long, I don't think. So, if I win kind, sure. Was that through agreeing with kind, or was that in mention of something else? Kind, okay. So she's Robin, the kind girl in the purple dress. And now we get into the game proper. Well, this is the game proper, but like, there's basically two parts to this game.
Not too far away, in the land of Astoria, there lived a young girl named Robin. She was kind and loved taking care of the world around her. Suddenly, a faint speck of light floated down and began to buzz around Robin.
Yep, that
Hello,
was
little firefly.
basically character creation.
Did you come
Although,
for my birthday?
there's not really,
Oh, Elder Ava's gonna be so happy. Let's head back to the village.
there's not really much.
Firefly shared Robin's excitement. I was also planning to make Elder Ava a fruit punch in secret. Maybe we can find some more berries on the way back, Firefly.
Like, I'm not entirely sure how much
That's a juicy
effect
Good job, Firefly.
your choices at the beginning actually have on the character, and I don't think they have many on the story
Nice
itself.
back. This will be perfect.
But it is cool that we get to actually kind of do a bit of character creation.
Another. Do fireflies drink punch?
I mean, I don't drink punch. But I guess I'm the Firefly, so no?
All set. This will be my best punch ever.
I will say
Come
that
on,
obviously,
Firefly.
as you
The
can
village
tell,
is
we have
just
to
a bit
collect
further down.
all the fruit punch stuff, and obviously depending on what you choose for her personality decides what you're collecting here, but other than that, I don't know what else this changes.
I love
I drink punch. That's good. Are you a Firefly?
The bridge was an old, creaky affair. Careful, Robin. Careful. Robin imagined shark fins circling below. Phew! We made it, Firefly. And... down! Robin knew many secret paths back to the village. Like this one.
I'm not a huge fan of fruit punch, but like I actually have
She
had fruit
loved
punch in the
feeling
past.
the
And
roots
depending on
around
what
her
it
as
is,
the
I
tree
haven't.
was
I don't
giving her
hate
a
it,
gentle
but
hug.
it's not my favorite thing. By the okay, so you know how they talk about like how the roots around the tree made it seem like the tree was giving her a hug.
Nearly there, Firefly.
So there's a line later, about like how a certain tree doesn't feel like a hug because it's like all creepy
Just
and
one
ominous
more little
instead.
slide.
Never head punch. Ah. And
Here.
I was playing this without Bunny like chosen, and she comes in just at that point. So all she gets with no context is just this tree didn't feel like it was hugging her at all, and she's like, "What?"
We go! The old cargo lift, barely used,
I get it.
To
I
the
forgot they were
village
called
above.
fireflies.
Robin couldn't wait to give Elder Ava a hug. She'd be so proud that her firefly came. Look, Firefly. Home. The warm lights and enticing smells
Also, that was a
Elder
terrible
Ava's
joke, and I love it.
welcomed her. Elder Ava,
Happy birthday, Robin.
I've made a new friend.
One of our sacred fireflies. This is a very special thing indeed.
Does this mean...
Yes, it is time. Would you fetch me that box, please?
Ava was sure that Robin would rise to the occasion.
Alright, now here's the cool aspect of this. Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that are cool aspects of this, but... Word magic! Yeah, that's absolutely not a coincidence. You'll see.
Go ahead, open it.
So we now have Rise.
This will store all the magic words you find. Some will stay with you, others are fleeting. They will help you overcome any obstacle. Now, your training is complete. Congratulations, new Guardian of the Fireflies.
Guardian? But that's you.
Guardian in retirement now. You should head to the shrine tree for the other Fireflies' blessing. I'll join you shortly, dear. Oh, before I forget, a little something of mine to mark the occasion.
Elder Ava reached inside her pocket and handed Robin a gift. Ava's favorite pendant, set with a giant...
Oh, right, I forgot there's one more. Ruby, Emerald, or Sapphire, guys. Sapphire. Okay.
Sapphire.
Yeah, you guys agree. Although
Now,
apparently
off
only
you
one of
go.
you can spell Sapphire, even while it's on the screen. Nah, I'm just kidding, Kiro. I'm assuming that was just a mistake.
I'm so proud of you, Robin.
Alright, let's go see the other Fireflies.
I can't wait to try out my magic book. And all at once, Robin was surrounded by the hustle and bustle of village life.
I tried to type quickly, so I typed it, but it didn't matter in the end. Yeah. Sapphire. So, these are in my way, and
What'd you do
I can make them rise.
Wait a minute. She's got the
Wait,
power.
can I?
She must have the book.
Oh, I can't crush myself with them.
That was amazing.
Okay. This was to be like, oh, we're gonna lose the planks.
Why do we have to be on cargo duty all the time? Oh, my back's aching just looking at it.
Robin loved throwing stones over the rooftops, but not today.
Look, Robin has the book. Ah, missed.
Today, the Firefly Shrine was waiting. She looked over her bustling treetop village.
I heard you had a bit of leaf mold.
This was all she knew.
Yeah, Elder Bassus gave me a poultice. Did it work? Cleared it right
And
up.
it was home.
Looks better than ever. Smell that. That's the scent of
Treetop Village, I love those things. Yeah.
More paradise.
But inside, she was still curious.
Hey, Robin! Happy birthday!
No, you can't have a magic book.
Good to see you, Robin.
But Robin has one. But that's different. She's special. But you say I'm special.
Careful, careful. No need to rush.
Yeah,
About
I'm
the
not
world
sure if I
that
would
we
like
know.
one, but they're definitely cool to look at. And they're definitely fun to explore in games and stuff.
The bridge swayed in the warm breeze. Its slats creaked with a gentle familiarity as Robin
Oh.
crossed it.
Mean. I do have to wonder how the people get around here and stuff without magic.
Haven't seen that out for a while, Robin. You have to see the fireflies. Let me get the gate.
Like, how do you normally get up here? Oh no.
Blast!
Yeah. I like that I'm not fixing the problem. That's still gonna be a problem later.
Soon
Like, that's still
blessed
fix that.
as new village guardian. What's being guardian going to be like, Firefly? I hope it's adventurous. Let's swing into adventure. Huh.
Well, no, what I mean is, in specifically like this, I had to use the rise magic to get up that parrot. There didn't seem to be a normal way up there, so I wasn't sure how people would get up there without magic.
Robin crawled through the dank, dark tunnel.
See, this is the one I was talking about.
It didn't feel like being hugged at all.
Yeah, so Bunny comes in and she just gets to this part. It didn't feel like being hugged at all, and it's like, what? Because about the earlier context, that line does not make much sense. It's great. Yeah, I know.
There's no challenge to her now.
Like, that makes sense, because you're supposed to be, in order to go here,
To announce
you're
her
supposed to
arrival.
be a guardian, so that makes sense. But, like, how are you supposed to get up to that part of the village? There wasn't a ladder or an elevator or anything, and only the village guardian has magic. So
At last, the tree was in
maybe there's
sight.
another way up, and I just
Home
went
to the
a different way.
fireflies.
Or maybe that thing is
This
supposed to be used as a
ancient
lift,
energy kept the village safe from harm.
and there just wasn't someone operating it, so I had to operate it myself with magic. I don't know. Hey, look, it's that tree from the opening. Look, it's Elder Ava.
Go on. Show them what you can do. That's it. They're accepting their new guardian. At last, I can get a lion.
Glowing light surrounded her. A timeless energy that birthed stars and forged suns. Now she was part of it
Yeah.
forever. And so Robin became the new Firefly Guardian. But her biggest adventure was yet to come.
Although the Force isn't magic, remember? Nah, I'm being stupid. Alright, back to
Hello,
the journal.
journal. This time of the year, it gets dark so early. Like the day. is just an accident. And the night is how the world really works. Stars and fireflies glowing in the dark.
Robin turns to a black hole. Bad
I've
end.
never actually seen a firefly. Do you think that matters, Journal?
I've seen fireflies. I used to have fireflies outside my what's the word I'm looking for?
Glowing things are cool, especially in nature.
Nature has all the cool things. I have any of the cool things? No. But yeah, I used to have, there used to be a lot of fireflies in the
On
backyard
holiday
of my
in
old
Wales.
house.
Gran and I would go to the beach.
Yeah, I've never seen the show, but I have heard a lot about how weird it
And
was.
look up at the stars.
Oh, that's so pretty. Look at how pretty that is.
But one night, we looked down instead. The stars were shining in the water. It was like the sky got flipped upside down.
Oh, it's so pretty.
We took off our shoes and socks and waded into the water. As we walked over the pebbles,
Starry Night is a very beautiful painting. You are absolutely correct, and it
They
does
glow
it
beneath
does
our
seem
toes.
familiar. It does look very similar.
Gran said it was called bioluminescence. Tiny plankton in the water being moved back and forth by the tide. I knew it was just little creatures.
If that doing Van Gogh's
But
name
it
would have been declared the
felt
village
like-
idiot. Yeah, I know. It's so weird that like
Magic.
no one liked his paintings at the time. And it's absolutely so dark that, you know, his last painting was the field.
I got up very early the next morning.
I really like that episode of
sneaked into
Vincent
the
the
kitchen.
Doctor in Doctor Who. It was
Got
really
a jam
nice.
jar and went down to the shore to where I'd seen the plankton.
Oops. Gotta get back up there. Uh-oh. How do I get back up there? Can I just... No, I can't. Oh, I've got to go. Okay, I've got to fall. There we go. Into the water you go. And I fall to my death.
That evening, I was so excited. I carefully put the jar on my bedside table.
Yeah, that was careful. Oh, I feel dumb. Greatest night lamp
And waited for the night.
ever.
But it didn't glow. I was devastated. I showed Gran the jar.
Yeah,
She laughed.
like it would have been really nice to be able to show Vincent Van Gogh what
Gran always says,
how his art was seen now. You can't put a cork in nature.
You can't put a cork in nature.
They need sunlight and nutrients from the tide. Gran knows about those things. She used to be a marine biologist. Gran brought some special algae that would grow at home. We spent the whole day planning it.
I like this one. I like to be able to make
Sand,
aquarium.
a house, corals, pebbles, water, glass stones, lights, company.
I love that thing. It's so cute. I don't know what it is, but it's adorable. I want 20 of them.
We took pictures for Gran's photo album for our future selves to remember. How the tank took ages to fill. How we took turns stirring the algae in. How happy we were when we had it all set.
So,
Just needs
by the
time
way,
to develop, said Gran.
is that like a British way or European way of pronouncing algae? Because I've never heard it pronounced that way. But then again, I've never had much opportunity to hear other people say the word algae, so... Algae? Science! I'm buying this game. I definitely recommend that you do.
After 6 days, the algae was ready. I put the tank on my desk and ran my finger through the water.
I am gonna say, though, that watching this...
My own bit of magic.
Yay, magic. I am going to say that this is a very singular experience. Okay. So it might just be a European or British thing. Alright. I will say, if you do want to get this game, it's probably a good thing that the stream's going to stop fairly soon. I would definitely recommend getting this game and playing it if you want to, as soon as possible, because watching me go through this, while probably very interesting, hopefully, I like to think that I'm going to be interesting, is going to kind of spoil the story, and the story is really, really important to experience properly. And I don't know, maybe you could experience it
That was Mum.
through like this. It's entirely possible, and that was kind of my hope. But if you want to experience this game for yourself, you probably should do it on your own.
She just got a call.
Although, like, the game is also just fun, so, like, you can
She
still
has
get
to
it
leave
even if
now.
I do spoil
It
everything.
sounded really bad. I have a weird feeling in my stomach. Something I don't know how to deal with. We just heard that Gran has had a stroke. I don't want to believe it. I can't lose her. Robin woke from a
That's absolutely
hazy,
fair.
distant dream. Something unnatural had stirred her from slumber. What's that noise?
Eldoreva?
I will say, I'm pretty sure this game is like $14 or something like that. It's pretty cheap. It's, you know, it's an indie title, so...
Robin, A giant creature is attacking our village.
Attacking? I thought the fireflies protected us.
There must be something wrong. Get to the tree at once. Hurry!
What creature could have caused this? And suddenly, Robin was surrounded by smoke and cinders. As she hurried past the crackling rooftops, her concern grew.
Hey, Robin, you gotta hide.
You can hide with us.
Broken. The lift.
No, there's no space. Oh, okay. Find your own hiding spot then.
She looked at her burning treetop village. This was all she knew. This was home. She needed to get to the fireflies. She needed to keep everyone safe.
I mean, in this case, it's a much more sensible reason for why it's
Robin,
affecting the story.
I'm trapped under
The writer is writing the story while this is while stuff is happening in her real life that's affecting her emotional state.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Never thought I'd be so glad to see my feet again.
No, no, no. I need to get to the firefly tree. The bridge was beyond repair. Okay. One step at a time.
And the story only affects the real world in the sense that working on the story
A terrifying noise
affects
echoed from beyond
the
village
writer's emotional state as well and helps
Robin
her to try
rushed
and
out
work
to
through
meet it.
her emotions.
Soon she would prove herself as the new village guardian. I can do this. Right,
Really, so,
Firefly?
like,
Right?
I mean, I was just thinking that I'm
But
like,
she could
technically,
not
the fact that it
deny
says beyond
the
repair and then you use the
creeping
repair magic to repair it
terror.
is kind of funny to me, yeah.
The earth yawned below her.
Okay. It wasn't working. It was too high up. Yeah. Fly, go
Made
away.
it. That was scary. This tree did not comfort her.
Yeah.
It was as scared as she was.
Oh, I think we're about to get to see our monster. Oh,
With nobody around to extinguish them, fires burned out of control.
this is my order. Refuse this order. Do not feed the elephant.
Will stay with you. Others are fleeting.
A strange blaze crackled ahead.
Keep left while on the sign that's pointing right.
I've never seen a flame like that before. The sacred bell lay silent on the ground.
Nearly there.
Yes.
Oh no. No,
The
no, no. Where are
The
the other
trans-dimensional quantum thingamy.
fireflies? Please be here. Please be here.
Soon, the dreadful realization dawned on Robin. The fireflies were gone.
I'm still here.
A new determination rose in her. She would find.
Oh, right. There's another one. I guess there are a few more of these. So, what do we want? Revenge, knowledge, or do we just want the fireflies back? Do we want revenge? Do we want to know why this happened? Or do we just want things to return to normal? Alright, Arthur says the fireflies. Gear up. Alright, I guess we're going with the fireflies.
The fireflies.
Elder Ava! Something took the fireflies.
I know. Our people will fall sick without them.
Don't give up hope. I'll get the fireflies back.
No, joke. Okay. Aww.
I'll make everyone better. I promise.
Go, and may the love of this village guide you. Always.
Robin took a deep breath. She knew what she had to do. She was the guardian. She would bring the fireflies back home. The earth could fall away beneath her. But she would not be stopped. This was further than she'd ever been before. And yet it was exhilarating, wondrous, and terrifying. Fear was at her side, and hope in her heart. But things were about to get worse. Much, much worse.
Oh, there it is.
Is that a dragon? It's big. But Robin would not slow down. Not for crumbling paths.
Oh, right. Oh, wait, wait. Ah! That almost went bad.
Not for giant monsters.
Dragon, make a wish. I wish
She would
that
make
dragon
it
didn't
answer
burn
to
down my
her.
village.
No matter what. She would catch the dragon.
No, wait!
She raced forward and leapt. Hello, Journal. We went to see Gran today.
So, it's been 54 minutes. I'm gonna stop it here for now. I'm gonna do dot hack tomorrow. And if Bunny isn't here another Saturday, we'll do this again. How does that sound to everyone? Oh, cool. The what I said about the don't feed the elephant, but there is no elephant one is actually from Discworld. Yeah, you won't be there tomorrow. Which is fine, you have stuff to do. I hope it's something fun. If it is, I hope you have fun and enjoy yourself. If it's something else, well, I hope it gets done. And you get it over with. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the main menu. I think if I resume from here, I can... It'll start me from where I was. Yeah, okay. So... Bye, everybody. Oh, I actually have to... Huh. I actually can't go over to turn off the stream until I exit it. Yeah.